Morning, Bree.
Hey, hold on. Let me see if I can change my. Trying to take you off the car and put you in my headphones.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I'm good.
So how you doing on this cloudy Saturday?
I am so thrown off by my scale because I'm trying to figure out how long it's been messed up. Did you see the weight that
Yeah,
I
I
lost?
see it. So why you feel like, well, I know you said it gave you
Well,
3 different readings. And what were
right.
those readings besides this one
So,
that you gave me?
hold on, let me go to the app. Because, I have that Fit Index app. I mean, the
Mm-hmm.
Fit Index scale. It gave me, like, all of them were lower, but it gave like a 312, a 312 was one, 311, 310, 309,
Okay.
308. It gave me 308 more than once. Like, I kept trying to, like, because there's a way to recalibrate it.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept recalibrating and getting back on, but every time I got a different read. Now, like 2 or 3 times I stood on, it would give the same thing. But yeah, I kept getting all different weight, which I felt like a lower weight was more in line because I didn't really the weights I had been getting the last few weeks, I didn't really agree with, but I didn't let it discourage me because I'm like, well, maybe I'm losing more inches
Right.
than pounds, but the weight I got today is more in line with all of my efforts, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yes, yes. Now, keep in mind, sometimes the houses, like where the scale.
Yes.
So that's why I just try to leave it in the same spot, and I try to pick the most that I know, that's level, which I do mine in the garage, on the concrete or whatever, and I make sure that I'm still. But when because it's so close, we'll say it's 310, so we'll just take, but the 308, 310, whatever. But don't, I guess what I want to make sure is that you are actually celebrating this moment, because like you just said, you know what you've been doing, you know how you've been showing up, and a lot of times the scale, it can be real tricky. So so let's celebrate this win, because it is a win. Regardless if it's the 308, 309, or 310, that's way different from where you started, okay?
Yeah, it is.
So take a moment and celebrate that.
Yeah, you're right. And because I'm like, I'm gonna go get another scale because I need to know what it is. Which my sister, she got a scale she not using, so I was just gonna get hers and
Okay.
see what hers read. And then because I really like that scale because it keeps up with like my BMI, keeps up with visceral fat, water weight, so many different things, and so I don't want to get rid of that. But yeah.
Okay. All right, so you did your tea and your juices this week?
Not juices, only tea.
Okay.
I did the tea, and yeah, it definitely detoxed.
Okay.
So I had to be careful on what days I took it, because I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm not taking this on the days when I got a lot of stuff to do.
Okay. Now, keep in mind,
it's working.
once you get to eating more cleaner and like reducing the sugars and stuff, you won't have, it's just going to be a natural flow, and it might go from you going once a day to maybe literally after every meal. That's just how much regular you're going to be, which that is so very good, because we don't want that just sitting in us anyway. That's why when you see people, they look like they full of stuff, because they are full of it, like that'd be the honest to God truth. So and then I know one girl mentioned that it was really cleaning her out, meaning the odor that was coming out, but that just means she was not eating as clean as she thought she could improve in that area. Because if you're eating, you're making better food choices, you're not going to have any body odor like that, or poopy smelling like that.
Mm-hmm.
But which is it's a good start. So kudos, you know, for recognizing that and starting there.
Yeah, I was very quick. Like it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't. I think it's like you said. Like the worse you eat, the worse it be. So it really wasn't bad. But you know, I was in that training, so I'm like, oh Lord, wait, I can't be leaving the training to have to. So that was I only did it like I only drank it like 2 or 3 days versus all week.
Okay.
But this week. I won't be on a real strict training schedule.
Okay.
So I have a little bit more. I can drink it every day. So I can, if I need to go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
But it really wasn't bad, and I think that's reflective of, like you said, my food choices.
Okay. So how did this week go as far as the time management?
So much better. So I would say that. Okay, so I went to sleep a lot earlier than I had been. I still need to make more progress with it. You know, I told you like I was a midnight person. So I didn't change. Some days I was in bed by like 10:30, which is amazing. A couple of days it was like 11. Those were my later like day. I had church and stuff like that. We had Bible study and get in later. Because the later we get in, the later I put Remy down, and then the later I go to bed.
Okay.
But I've been getting up earlier.
Okay.
And oh my God, that's a game changer. Which this week, so 2 days I got up at like 6. By like 6. No later than 6:15. And I was able to, you know, get my workout in and everything. And then 2 days I got up at like 7. But every day I got up a lot earlier than what I was used to getting up. And I feel like it made all the difference.
Yes.
Something that I realized now is that I don't want to work out on Fridays. I want Friday to be like my rest day. So
Okay.
I'm going to get my workout in at the beginning of the week.
Okay.
Like I'm going to just go knock them out that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, like I don't want to be working out on Friday. So yeah, that was, but I noticed a big difference because I was able to like get up, get my workout in, wash some dishes, do some laundry, like all before I got my day started, and it did not feel like, you know, like I was rushing.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely see a big difference with that. Just gotta keep working on getting to bed earlier, which I feel like the more I get done in the mornings, the more I'll be able to go to bed earlier.
Yes. So what I heard you say is that because you are now waking up and you're making progress day by day. So it doesn't have to necessarily be, okay, every day I'm waking up at 6 o'clock on the dot. No, progress is being made here. So like you said, 2 days it was 6, the other days it was 7, but it was earlier than what you've been doing. So don't, you know, look at that
Absolutely.
like a negative or anything. Look at it as a positive because the goal is to get better day by day. You can't, remember, we're not a Porsche, so we can't go like that. We got to work our way up. This is like building a literal house. We lay in a foundation and every day we laying, you know, another brick and however else they do it, you know. But so definitely celebrate the progress from the whatever time you were waking up and, you know, to now, the earlier times, getting things knocked out, and you see how much more productive you are. You're not feeling as overwhelmed as you were feeling, you know, before, because you're literally able to see the task that you need to do and knock them out within, you know, a nice amount of time, and you still got the rest of your day ahead of you.
Yep. Yes, I agree. And so I just come to realize that I really don't like meal planning.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what it, because I like cooking. So I enjoy cooking dinner on the days when I can. But I don't know what it is about meal planning. So something made me realize last week about getting the family meal
Mm-hmm.
from the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a game changer. Like, pick that food up. I had it all boxed up in my meal prep containers in like 10 minutes. And yeah, I would definitely be keeping it up. I think last week I did it to Vicky's.
Okay.
And really what I realized with that is I could have gotten even more meals, because with the salad, the amount of salad they give you, the salad and the shrimp can be a meal one day in itself.
Okay.
Because most days I was only able to eat like just the tilapia and the potatoes. I didn't even get a chance to eat my salad because I was full.
Okay.
And so what I'll do next time I order from Taziki's, I'm gonna box it up to where some days the shrimp, like the salad and the shrimp, is gonna be a meal all in itself.
Okay.
And so like some of those days we ate that for dinner, not just lunch, because I was taking the teas, and then like by the time I drink the tea and then eat a snack and stuff like that, I really didn't even just eat a lunch. My snack was my lunch. So I'm definitely gonna keep that up. I think this week I'm gonna try Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
Because you can get the steak and the salad and whatever side or whatever. So definitely gonna keep those up, because I'm trying to. I have found that when I get overwhelmed and the process gets overcomplicated, that's when I stop. When it's like, oh, I can't keep doing this. I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I don't. That's when I fall by the wayside. And so I'm trying to keep it as simple and easy as possible until I build my, I guess the word is endurance. Like I know I need to.
Yeah. Now, but this is the thing. You know how people be like, money is not everything. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
buys convenience. And the thing is, this, like I said, this is your journey. So there's no right or wrong way. You have to do what works best for you. So if that means outsourcing for somebody else to prepare your food, and all you're doing is literally taking the food and putting it in the meal prep container, okay, boom. That's what works for you, and that is perfectly fine.
It's expensive because you really, I mean, if I was eating out every day for lunch, I would be spending more than that. So if you took like the amount of, you know, how much it was, and then you divide it by, because you can't even go to McDonald's now and get a meal for under $15.
Honey.
So it depends on how you look at it. I put it like that, because it was, I'm like, if you don't prepare, you're gonna run somewhere and get some lunch from somewhere, and then you're gonna end up spending more.
And you're gonna eat some bull crap.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, around White House, it's not that many healthy options.
It's not.
Just being honest. So yeah, it definitely, I definitely saw the value. The only unfortunate thing is like none of the places around here do it. I even called like Colton's, and they said they don't have it.
Now Red Lobster was doing it.
Huh?
Red Lobster was doing. Now this was like in 21, because the manager had inboxed me, and what the nigga, I forgot what he inboxed me for, sitting up here talking about I want some food. No, but yeah, Red Lobster was doing it. So
okay, I'll check with them. I need to think about them, but which that has been one of my go-tos also. Like if for like dinner or something like that, if Reggie, because he likes their lobster roll, and so I just get the soup and salad, and that has been, I ate that for dinner one day this week, and that was really good and really filling. But yeah, I have to check with them and see if they had it.
Now here's some more options, because you don't have to think like just places that offer family meals. We think about places that offer larger quantities. Prime example, Moe's, Chipotle. I don't know who told these people that that bowl that you get, that's for one time, baby. That is not no one serving. You can break that thing down 3 times.
Yes,
you know, for the people that need to lose weight. Let me say that, because the people that's building muscle,
here, they
you know.
Too. So I need to check with Moe's because I heard Chick-fil-A did it where you could come in and you can get like a bowl of meat, a bowl of rice, a bowl of beans, you know, get larger quantities of all the stuff. So yeah,
Yes.
I need to check with them.
And then don't forget about Chick-fil-A with the grilled nuggets or the grilled strips. You can get, you know, because don't they do the 40 piece of that too, just like they do the chicken?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can
didn't
get
think
that.
about that.
And then, you know, 1 or 2 salads, or just get some lettuce or whatever, you know, works out best for
Yeah.
you. Do not let somebody who's sitting on the couch tell you, well, I wouldn't do that. Well, we see you ain't doing it. Shit, we can see. But like I said, whatever works for you, do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep all them options in mind. You can get that. And then because even like, you know, eat the rotisserie chicken, that's just real simple. But who want to be breaking apart a piece of chicken and all that? See,
I still eat chicken, but something about cutting up that rotisserie chicken grosses me out.
Girl.
Like I don't know what it is, that I just be like, ugh.
And it got that
I
string.
don't bomb because once I get past like the little leg and thigh, I be ready to throw the chicken away.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, so and then now, do we have any? Well, Walmart and Sam's and stuff. You know, you can get your fruit trays. Which, hell, I might grab a fruit tray today from Costco. I mean, because it's just the convenience of it when you have 75 things on your plate and you can knock some of it off. Do it for your sanity. We're trying to work smarter, not harder. And for the people who can afford to, you know, buy a package of Pico versus chopping up, do it. It is no right or wrong ways to do this. And don't let nobody make you feel bad for what you're able to do for yourself. You know.
Absolutely. I was so excited about that. And I had some people that respond like, oh my God, I didn't think about that. I'm about to start doing it. I'm like, and to make it even easier, like if you do tzatziki, you ain't even gotta go in. They do curbside. So I mean, it just was, that was a game changer for me. So.
And don't forget Sam's and Costco both got those meals too, you know, where you picking up the tray. Now, of course, I haven't tried any of it because they don't have anything vegan, which I'm about sick of that. But hey, we'll talk about that another day. So they don't have anything for me, but from the people like Brown was getting them, Amanda, they were getting those meals. And then I don't know if you saw the email, I think that was last Saturday, how you can literally find somebody who wants to do it with you. That way, if you didn't want all the costs on you. So, and I guess I'm saying this for you and for the people, make sure, you know, you keep in mind you can get a sister, brother, whoever, somebody that wants to split the bill with you and y'all divide the food in half. You know, like if this was just you eating or something and you didn't want, well, that's a lot of food. I know you got. Bree, don't be throwing no shade now. Leave him alone. He doing the best he can now. Shoot. But yeah. So I'm glad everything went well this week. Look, was it anything else you wanted to discuss? And you definitely need to book your Pilates, baby. Let me tell you. I just got out. I had to shower before I got on here with you.
I do. I will tell you off record. But yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And look, we got 2 of them. We got 2. Okay. Maurice putting the other one together now. So, girl, when I tell you, it's... So let me say this, compared to the HIIT, the strength training, even the bike and all that, like I still enjoy running. I still enjoy doing my jump rope. I still enjoy doing HIIT exercises. But when you can get on one goddamn machine and just adjust the weight and do everything that we be all on the floor huffing and puffing about to die for. Now, I ain't saying you ain't huffing and puffing because, baby, I was shaking like a stripper. I was shaking. Do you hear me? And oh my God, all this sweat dripping off you. So if I had to pick, that would be my go-to, because now I see why the women are shaped the way they shape. Yeah. Because baby, that stuff. Ooh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a Pilates session, and I'm gonna get me a walking pad this week. I found one on Amazon because I had to find one with the rail. Because
Yes.
I feel like I'm a little bit too clumsy to just do it without holding on. But I found one, and so yeah, I'm gonna get me a walking pad. I'm excited about that too.
Okay, now you do know they have the desk too that can raise up and kind of go over.
Yeah. I seen those, but I ain't trying to stand up and work. So
Listen, my friend.
I one with the little pad. I mean the walking pad itself got like a little handrail that'll pop up and
Okay.
hold down. So I would get one of them so that I can hold on while I walk.
Okay. Well, look, let me close. Don't you hang up. I'm finna close this out so we can get off here.